Okay, so this is the Boulevard Montmartre at night. It was made in 1897. The artist is Camille Pissarro. He was Danish and French nationality. So this work is currently in the National Gallery in London. The period is Impressionism. And I think that it's very similar to other works at the time. Um, so the medium is oil on canvas. Um, and the historical relevance is so he rented the upper floor of a hotel in Paris to complete the series of the Paris Boulevard at different times in the day. So he really wanted a complete series of this certain boulevard at different weather, different lighting. So he made about 14 pieces, and this is just one of them. But this is actually the only piece that he had of the street at night. So this piece was actually really set a challenge for the artist because it was different than his usual pieces. If you look back at his other pieces, they're very bright in the countryside, and he would set up and paint there. But this is very dark, and he was doing it from an above angle. So he had to try and figure out how to get the reflective part right. So my personal observation is I noticed that it was very splotchy. The brushwork wasn't very smooth, but it came together to kind of form, different objects. Some of it almost seems abstract in certain areas, only because like you can tell what it is, but not necessarily at first glance. Um, so I liked that I can kind of see something different almost every single time that I look in a specific area. Like, over on the side, whenever you're looking at it from a little bit farther away, it kind of just looks like smudge. But then you get up closer and you realize that's a crowd with shops and people. And then the line of cars, that's traffic. And then there's people walking on the street. He really wanted to show that it was a very busy time. And a fun fact was the artist was fascinated by different types of artificial lights reflected on the wet pavements. But overall, I think this was one of my favorite pieces just because I really like this time period of work. Thank you.